Alright, welcome back to RimWorld. So, uh, you know, indulge me in my playing of this game. I like it a lot, and I know a lot of people do because there are a lot of people out there making videos of it right now. Not just me. Anyway, I think I'll take a second here to just talk about my philosophy of design. You know, I have a similar one for Dwarf Fortress, and that is I like things to be what I would consider architecturally pleasing or interesting, and also kind of accurate to this situation. So I know that my colonists think that these are small rooms, but, well, they haven't lived in Japan. That's one thing. And for another, actually, this is not atypical for this kind of a situation. Like, you know, I know that I've been to like the houses that my grandparents and their parents lived in, you know, born, raised, etc. And like, you know, one of those houses is like a one-room house. Like, it's not big, you know, like just if you take this bed as a scale, like this room here is like the size of their house. It was a square house though. But anyway, and the only room there was like maybe the bathroom, but then the rest of it was just one room. And people lived in it, you know, cooked there and everything, you know, and they didn't have a problem. So, yeah, that's kind of my feeling is, you know, in this kind of situation, that's what you should expect to live in. And, you know, I think as Americans, we get kind of used to these big, huge old houses with these, you know, ceilings that are like 20 feet high, and it's like, you just don't need a room that big. I don't care for it. And I want stuff to be just big enough, you know. The bigger it is, the harder it is to clean, you know. What are you going to do about the cobwebs that are like 20 on a 20-foot ceiling? And I'm not talking about mansions either, you know. This is like normal houses. It's like, how do you clean that? Like, it's just a nuisance. So, anyway, the other thing too is, obviously, I like the idea of this central area. I don't like just normal square buildings. I want things to be symmetrical. You know, I want the structures to... I want the world to be laid out, or the village to be laid out in a way that, you know, I think a real settlement would. And, you know, I want to feel like if I was a person living here, I'd be enjoying the way I walk through these streets, that I think that it was interesting. And, you know, another thing, too, is that from a safety standpoint, there is an advantage to having a layout that is not like just a grid. You know, that if you know the layout, but your enemies don't, and it's a slightly complicated... I mean, this isn't super complicated, but, you know, it's not like one street that you just go down exactly, anyway. I mean, not from this direction. But your opponents don't know that, then, you know, they... I mean, I don't think this mechanic is in the game. Don't misunderstand me. It's not. But in real life, that's to your advantage if you're defending a settlement. So, anyway. Yeah, I want this to look good, not... attractiveness over function. And, you know, the same thing can be said about, what's it called? City skylines. And somebody who... Because my city skyline city is, like, really ugly, but I've only ever made one. But somebody else who did really great videos on that is Tiny Pirate, if you look him up. And he talks about this very thing, you know, you want your cities to look organic, otherwise it's not even interesting to look at, let alone build. So, yeah, I like thinking about things like that. And, you know, as far as the compound goes, yeah, I'm going to have to probably make a basic functional squarish compound, but... And by compound, I mean, like, you know, fortified area. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And, oh, you know, let's get that butcher's table built, hey? Let's stop talking about baloney and start making some. Oh, identical thing already. Oh, okay. I couldn't see it. Alright. Wood. I would like some wood. Is there any wood? That rat's gonna eat that, I bet. Well, looks like we cut down everything over here already, huh? Well, where's our next wood supply gonna come from then? Am I going to finally chop down these poplars? 72, 80... Yeah, we are, because this one's dying. I don't know why it's dying, but it is, so... It is, so... Somebody wake up, please. A pop idol pirate from Mercy's Tree is passing by. She is named Priscilla Bellerose. Pop idol pirate. It's kind of a, what was her name? What was her name? Hey, what's going on? Oh, back in the 60s, she got kidnapped and then she joined up with the group and committed crimes. Patty Hearst, is that it? So, Priscilla is like Patty Hearst. And unfortunately, that pop-up, there's gotta be a way to see those, and I just don't know what it is. There's gotta be a way. But... okay. Toggle room stats, no. You know, how much wood did we get out of that? Oh, only 10? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we don't get that much wood. Well, Thinking. Well, let's see what Cammy does after this. Oh, you know what? Let's just find... We could arrest her. But I just don't care. She's probably terrible. Let's check out her character. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Well, I'm still going to leave her alone. She's from a town, isn't she? Councilman... Okay, yeah. Let's just leave her alone. How's this tree doing? Okay. Alright, guys, come on. Yuna. I'm glad, but I want you to do some work. Okay. Is this thing rotten yet? Spoils in 1 day. Hey, could you... What? Needs materials. Well, okay, fine. Manny. Haul that wood. Cammy as well. Or not. Huh? What's going on here? That was an interesting interface issue. I want to get that butcher's table crafted. How much wood do we need? Oh wow, a lot. Okay, well... I'm rethinking this. As in... Let's go ahead and make a steel one. And go ahead and mine. Cammy, would you please prioritize? Alright. I want to try to slaughter that animal before it dies. Or I mean before it goes rotten. Still need more. Oh, man. You guys, you could have carried a lot more than that back, and we wouldn't have this issue at the moment. But you didn't, and now we do. Manny... Alright. Like I said, I'm going to be a little bit nicer than I was last time. Good. Don't mind you doing that. As Cammy draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Yep. Yes, this ancient structure. We don't like it. It looks scary. Let's build a wall so we don't have to look at it. Harvest failed. Okay. You guys are supposed to be pretty good farmers. I don't know why you're failing at it. We need to make a... Oh, come on! Some resources have been wasted. Yes. Let's... A group of... Okay, that's fine. Let's, food... Nah, we'll put the raw food in here. We can still do it. Let's go ahead and start doing that right now. Yeah, animal corpses, fine. No, not mechanoid corpses. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Hey guys, is this ready yet? Good. Butcher. Yeah, good, we're gonna make it just in time. Be nice if there was a shelving option that you could build in these storage that would like double the storage space for certain things like food, but who knows, maybe that's like implicit in storage, is that there are shelves, but I don't see it that way since it's outside. I suppose another thing they could do is just make it so that if storage is inside, then it gets it's like double capacity or something, but whatever. Next, let's go ahead and get the next structure built. And we'll start thinking about making some clothing and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and build another wooden door, even though we don't have the wood. Good. Still making food. Still making food. Pretty soon we're going to have access to micro-technology thingies. Go ahead and get the agave. Oh, look at this tree. It is a fully grown poplar tree. We will cut it down. I will have Manny cut it down. Okay, there is our fine meal, and there is our simple meal. How's our mood doing? Hmm. Hmm. Yes, well. This is not a glitter world, I'm afraid. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Nice food should help. Let's get this stuff out of here, too. Oh, come on. We don't have low food. We got plenty of food. Now... we do have low metal, though. Let's go ahead and get on some mining here. I keep calling it metal, and that's just a holdover to the early days. Like, because that's what it used to be. It was just generic metal. And now it's called steel. Which is a little odd, because obviously steel is manufactured. It's not... you don't mine it out of a mountain. But, I mean, nor do you components, but compacted machinery. But that is the way of things on this planet. And you know what? Maybe... maybe we should think about... how does this look? It's got no stats. How about granite? Okay. Interesting. Now, concrete, how is it? -1. Paved tile, 0. Sterile tile. It's very clean. That's good. We should put that in our kitchen. Sterile tile. Interesting. Metal tile. 2 beauty. Okay. Silver tile. I'm thinking... I am thinking that sterile tile would be a good choice for the kitchen and especially the hospital. Yes. Or we could just do concrete in the kitchen, but it's ugly. Quick to move around on. And what about metal tile? How's it? Oh, it's beautiful looking, though. Well, we'll think about it. For now, though, the granite tile I think we can certainly do. Not granite? Yeah. Well, as soon as we actually, like, craft some granite. In the meantime, go ahead. Let's just get this stuff crafted up. Well, slowly. Maybe we should get this slate taken care of, too. just because I don't like leaving stuff around out here to haul around, because then who knows when it's going to get done. It may get done in the middle of a like firefight or something when I do not want it to be done. And in here we can do concrete. I'm not worried about that. Except, you know, I need the metal, so we won't pave it in concrete yet. While you're out here, now, that's close enough for now. Get that wood. Alright. Well, just thinking about the state of things right now. What do I think of our situation? I was going to build that door. Alright. Thank you. Now what you doing? Oh, fine. I mean, the obvious drawback of having a huge garden is that like, you spend a lot of time doing stuff like this. But I'm gonna have you take some stuff back. Just grab it, take it back. You can't. Actually, why don't you just conglomerate it for me? Even that would be helpful. Thank you. That's close enough. All right. Thank you. And next, how about the cloth? Again. Low food. We do not have low food. We have food coming out our ears. So much so. Just keep on doing it then. Okay. Alright. Cammy is cooking. Manny. I want you to be crafting. We're gonna do something here in a sec. I know this is going a little bit over time, but we can do it. Speed up just a little bit. Okay, Manny, I'm sorry. Wake up. Let's get this done. And delete that. Production. This is what we're doing. Stonecutter's table. Oh man, can we not make it out of Arrgh. We got 30 wood. Okay. Well, I regret that. Storage. Chunks, yes. But nothing else, please. Priority. Important. Alright. I'll just keep doing it that way then. So, that is the state of affairs now, as we enter the 3rd of summer on our colony. And we got a lot of resources. Now we just got to start storing them indoors so that they don't get destroyed by the elements. And yeah, soon, very soon, we will have the ability to start actually trading with ships. Although I'm not sure how frequently they will come by. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.